So I'm actually going to record this for YouTube. So hi YouTube. This is probably going to be Friday's upload. So I hope that you guys' week went well. But yeah, this is It's Your Fault by Oompaville, collaborated with Nikocado Avocado. If you don't know who Nikocado Avocado is, he is a mukbang influencer, for lack of a better term. He's incredibly dramatic, incredibly horrible, and incredibly a lot. Many a lot of things. Very much. Oompaville has a history of making videos on Nikocado Avocado. I'm not a huge fan of Oompaville myself. However, the Nikocado Avocado videos always bring me back around just to see what's going on. I have never felt like I've been slapped in the face like watching this video. Full on facial destruction every time I watch it. You know when you cringe and your face scrunches up? It's like that, but it's full impact force. So without further ado, I'm just gonna start the video. I wish these weren't auto-generated, but they are, so I apologize if the captions aren't great. And let's watch a little YouTube, shall we?
Can do the interview here. I'll set it up in my office.
I spent the last 5 days with Nikocado Avocado.
Just go ahead and... That was the first video of yours that I saw, you pooping in a white chair. Do you still have that chair?
It was an accident.
What do you think about that ET right there?
The most hated and publicly insane person on the internet.
He is actually, like, ridiculous.
Our history is long, it's storied, and it's one-sided. He really doesn't care that much about me, and I've made a lot of content revolving around him because it does well.
It does well. By the way, when he says that, like, I'm pretty sure his Nikocado Avocado videos are the things that, like, boosted his channel into, like, modern relevancy. It's really wild. A lot of channels have that from Nikocado.
You seem stressed out. You've been here for a few days. You've been staying in my house, and you've been just acting a fool. Say hi to the audience.
The editing of this video is so fucking funny.
Say hi to the audience.
The man is simply an enigma. Is it all real?
Dude, try not to laugh challenge, all right? I'm not gonna laugh this whole fucking video. I'm ready. Straight face.
That he's been in his past kind of paints a picture, in my opinion. Then some of his other content paints another. See this clip?
I am officially 400 pounds.
For reference, by the way, this is not fat shaming or anything like that. For reference, though, he's 5'6". Like, he is legitimately, like, eating himself into an early grave. It's, like, kind of sad to watch. I actually, after watching the Oompaville interview, I went over to his channel to, like, just see what he was doing, and he, like, he's kind of alien-esque. I don't know how else to say it. He's got a real alien vibe to him. Like, I believe personally, and not everyone agrees with me, but I believe personally that human beings come in a large range of sizes, and that's not always entirely through, like, food consumption or not being entirely active. It's just how it is for some people. Some people are bigger, some people are smaller. Nikocado Avocado is an example of a human being who is purposefully like destroying their body for entertainment. And what a lot of people talk about, and this is something that I also happen to believe about Nikocado Avocado, it seems kind of like a fetish thing, right? And you'll see it throughout this video. Like, the shirt he wears, the way he moves, the way he does things, it's like a weird, like, embarrassment kink. It's very weird. It's okay to call him a greasy freak, you know? He's a greasy freak. I'm not justifying it. I just want people to understand that this does not come from this does not come from a place of, like, me not liking Nikocado Avocado just because he's fat. It's because of the way that he is.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps
He's a freak. You've been saying this for ages. I think you might have been the first one to actually say that to me and get like the thoughts, you know, starting to turn in my head. I think you're the first one who said it.
Peasants. They're all peasants, and I have nothing to say to any of you.
But one thing in all
We're
of
mummy.
this is certainly true. Over the last 5 days, I got to the bottom of it and I found out.
He's not a real human being. He's a cartoon character. He's a Disney villain, bro. He's a literal Disney villain. We've seen him for 30 minutes, and he has not turned it off.
Yeah.
For a second.
This is him?
I genuinely don't even know what the to do. Like,
Is he alright?
Now, how did I get Nikocado Avocado to collab with me?
It's weird too because no, yeah, you're right. Him and his partner have a weight gain, a humiliation, scat fetish, and they're profiting off of it. That sentence, unfortunately, it tracks 100% with exactly how I feel about it too. That is exactly what it is. A slob fetish is accurate. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. He is a freak of nature and he uses the internet for his like weird, sick games. But what's weird about it too is that, or not weird, what makes it more obvious that it's that is when you see Nikocado Avocado like without his shirt off, walking upright like a normal human being, a bipedal creature that has evolved for millions of years. He's a big guy, sure, but he doesn't look like horribly obese, you know what I mean? But when he's like sitting in his scooter and he's like slouching his head all forward and like looking all like it is entirely purposeful that he makes himself look that big. If he carried himself like a regular person, he would not look the way he looks. Purely intentional.
I did the impossible. He's a hermit.
Look at the shirt, dude. Look at that fucking thing.
You have 40 minutes. And then
It's horrible. Oh, so this is just a side thing, but I fucking hate his hair. His hair is horrible.
Was from a YouTuber known as
Shave it.
Well, in that case, then, will you be my boyfriend?
I'll be your online boyfriend.
Your online boyfriend. I like that.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring.
Over the summer, there was talk of Nick going onto the H3H3 podcast, yet that never came to fruition.
So we have reached terms. We have reached an agreement for him to come and.
Well, apparently they're divorced right now, from what I know. Like they are currently still separated.
I find him fascinating. I find him funny, actually.
So why or what caused him to want to collaborate with me then? Well, I paid him a lot of money.
Sometimes that's how you got to do it. Someone's got to take the L on it and pay Nikocado the money.
we live in a quiet neighborhood.
I wanted to do this for you guys.
You literally look at this. You can see on Oompaville's face the genuine curiosity and slight concern that comes off of him when he looks at Nikocado. Also, just wear a bigger shirt. Just wear a bigger shirt. You're guy. You fucking bother me.
Wait, did you wash your hands?
They sell big shirts and you make a lot of money, so I know you can afford them.
Yeah.
This is entirely a choice.
Oopty-doopty-scoopty-boop. Here, take this.
This is how you are.
Until Whataburger.
This is how you are in the video. This is
Stop.
literally how you are in your channel. You're not any different.
Don't.
This is just
You wonder how much money? I'm pretty sure it's like upwards of like 6 figures. He paid him a lot of money to come out. There's so many videos where Nick farts or shits and then says, I'll edit that out. And it's like, bro, you definitely would forget to do that every video. Yeah, he edits all of his videos too. He talks about it. Like he does it himself.
Something like this.
What is that?
You tell me. This is your house.
I don't know.
Look at he like looks at the camera.
Takis, your favorite flavor.
I wanted to do this for me.
I got you a scooter. It's got Takis built in. It does weigh 300 pounds. And I had to lie to them and tell them that it was for my grandmother. So
I
Yeah.
identify as non-granny. 300 lbs discriminates. I've driven 2 hours to this place in the middle of the woods.
I can't handle his whole vibe. Look at, this is the face of a man who has been in the same house as Nikocado Avocado for 5 days. He hasn't even done the 5 days yet, but this is the look of a man who would be willing to do that. I'm not strong enough.
Because I want to know.
I am not strong enough. I would never invite this man into my home. Even if I had the money that Oompaville has, I couldn't do it.
Video that I made on you.
I ain't strong enough.
In reverse.
I actually don't. You were beneath me. I didn't even know anything about you till
You were beneath me.
On camera.
Yeah, he does.
On camera.
He tricked me on camera.
My tricknology.
Oompaville, I don't know
That's
what
me,
this
buddy.
is for. You booked this for yourself.
It's for a video.
And that was my first time knowing who you is.
You and
I
Orlin.
had no idea.
You showed Orlin.
I did.
Yeah.
And he said, don't ever talk to me.
It's really weird too, because Oompaville is a very skinny guy. Like he's kind of a like a manlet. Like Oompaville is very short too. He's like, I think he's like 5'4" or something like that. He's shorter than Nikocado is. So he's like a little skinny dude versus a very, very large man. And it feels all very intentional. And Nikocado just goes with it because that's his brand. That's exactly what he goes with.
Wait, no. I cheat a lot.
When I first found out that he was for sure coming and I bought his plane ticket, I wasn't sure how he'd react to meeting him. He's so...
He just like fucking slaps him, dude.
He beats his husband, Orlin.
I don't know what's going on. It's like a video, like a Nikocado Avocado video.
The confusion in this video is so telling.
Oh, he's off-roading.
Oh my god.
He's going so slow.
So Nick is definitely great. He's absolutely 100% off his rocker. One of the first things he said to me was a demand for me to buy him a mobility scooter that cost $1,200.
Let's use these assholes. I know I look good. You don't have to tell me I look good.
And then he forced me to take him to Taco Bell with him.
Dude, this fucking Taco Bell bit, I just about threw up laughing last night.
Don't touch my...
This is real. This man in this truck in the back, this is just like a normal human being who's like going, he just wants his fucking Taco Bell. He wants his Nachos Grande, and he would like it at least today.
Precious Skitter.
And he has to be behind Nikocado fucking Avocado, the monster of the West. The fucking man from the bog.
And he wanted to order food. He wanted me to film him ordering food at Taco Bell. He even made the cashier cry.
Like, this isn't a skit. Or if it is a skit, that man isn't fucking in on it. How did he not get killed? Because he's funny. When it comes down to it, really, the reason why Nikocado has not suffered like a lot of what do we call it? Like legitimate hateful rhetoric towards him is because he's weirdly charismatic. Like, he is a strange alien creature from another fucking world, but he's fun to watch. It's like you're an anthropologist and you're learning about a whole different fucking civilization in one human being. The man could have slammed the acceleration and saved everyone a lot of hassle. I don't know if he deserves to be killed, but he's definitely asking for it. Like, holy shit.
Yes, hello.
I've met some crazy fucking people at Taco Bell lots. All right.
Thank you very much.
Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Starts fucking eating it. Look at that. And it's like, again, it's purposeful. It's intentional. But why? Look, why? It's so insane.
After he got the mobility scooter, he just kind of settled in and acted like himself.
Push.
I guess for the next few days in my home, he stayed with me.
Yes, I am.
Oompaville is surprisingly down to just like work with him, which I guess is fair. He did invite him there.
Insanity.
Maybe it didn't turn off.
Oh, great, it's busted. Now I'm gonna have no place to go. Look at this. Who did this job?
That's true.
That's discriminates. Ouch!
Every time he like falls over or does anything, I'm just expecting him to shit himself immediately. God. I will say, I don't know if Oompaville edits his own videos, but that man understands how to edit a video. That man has a relationship with Adobe Premiere Pro that I wish one day I can like at least fucking bask in the glow of.
Are you all right?
So many things. So many red
All
flags.
right, look at him. He's going after him.
In this weird,
Why?
long video. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I think I enjoyed recording it.
So speaking of the cameos, that's like one of your main.
God, he's I will say, Oompaville, handsome man. That's a handsome man right there. Sorry to say, he's a handsome man. Look at that guy. He's a handsome man.
main things you do, right? That's
It's
like
it's a side boob.
a side boob.
You know how some people, they get boobs that wraps around? This is
Okay,
just
yeah.
on the side.
True,
It's
yeah.
a side boob. So
It's a
book
side
me
boob.
on Cameo if you want me to say something to you.
Book them on Cameo. I've done it, and I didn't regret it. It was great.
Good.
It was great. It was very personalized.
I should have charged more.
It was like
actually.
8 minutes long.
There was moments of humanity.
Frog right here.
Wonder how much. Hold on.
Same
Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Nikocado Avocado Cameo. What does that look like? How much is that? That'd be a huge boost to my channel. If I could get Nikocado $150. $150? That's actually not that bad. It's out of my price range, but really that's not horrible for someone of his status. $150 for a video. And most of these are at least 5 minutes. This one's a minute 37. But still, $150 is a lot, but like I would say it's not asking like a ridiculous amount. Kind of surprising.
See him? And the fish too. I have a fish. I don't see anything. You gotta get up and look at it.
I'm disabled.
And many hours of absolute insanity, and I was the most tired I'd ever been.
I couldn't do what this man is doing. Like,
I don't know. A fish. A fish.
I will say it's kind of cute too, because you can tell that, oh my god, you can tell that they did like work together to make some of these little skits. Like you can tell, like this is
Precious scooter.
like it's staged, but you can also tell that like this is kind of how he is. What the fuck? The man wants his Takis. Oh shit, that's actually kind of cool. Look at that little fucking thing. Oh, that's neat. I want one of those, a little motorized bike like that. So this is the first day that he came.
Seems like. I'm like nervous. He's gonna be here for 4 days, I guess.
Still a lot of days.
He's naked he's literally naked in my hot tub. He's holding his underwear in his hand.
Dude, Oompaville's house is actually disgusting. This was one day. So this was 4 days. This is 4 days. This, when you see, like, when he's inside and it's like a little more, I don't even know what you'd fucking call it, like guerrilla style recording. That's, I think, day 1. And then the interview, I think, is on the 2nd or 3rd day. But yeah, Oompaville has money. Like, Oompaville doesn't just have money. Oomp's got like fucking disgusting money. He's got like so much fucking money that he has a jacuzzi on top of his pool that flows into his pool. How do you have that much money? He's got like 4 million subscribers. It makes sense.
I'm genuinely scared. Genuinely scared. I hope this never happens. I hope he's got his underwear on his head now.
God, he can rock a mustache though. Jesus.
Before he
I don't even like
he
mustaches.
agreed to do.
Dude rocks a
He
mustache.
sat down with me, and this is how it unfolded.
You know he shat in the jacuzzi at some
So
point.
ridiculous.
We're just trying to sort this out. Everyone always loves whenever I talk about you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most of my channel is built upon just trashing you, right? when you say a lot of channels are built upon just trashing you.
They're all peasants. They have no content of their own. Nada. They have to use me for content.
They do. How does it make you feel?
What do you mean they do? You mean you do? You do.
Excuse me.
We do.
Shitting in the Djibouti. You guys shitting in the Djibouti. What are you
Your
up to?
opinion of me changed after the videos that I've made? I've made a saga, essentially. 12 or 11 videos now. What was the first one you saw? Do you remember?
I didn't see black like that.
No, actually, don't remember. I tried to block it out. Again, you fooled me. I was sitting on the couch. You had me make that cameo. Then I realized I didn't even want to watch. You know what it was? The one where you stole my poop.
That was the first video of yours that I saw, you pooping in a white chair.
Do you still have that chair?
It was an accident. I was a little runny. I was a little open. I was probably, having a little too much to eat. But I didn't give you consent to make money off of my feces.
That's true, you didn't. But I don't need consent. I do need... Fair use is what I'm getting at.
Excuse me, this video's over.
That's fair.
You always need consent.
That's fair. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. That's bad. Out of context, that's bad. Did you hear the admission that I was accidentally subscribed to your OnlyFans for a whole year? Did you know that?
No, a whole year?
A whole year. I paid you hundreds of dollars.
It's really weird because every once in a while you can kind of see like the true human being that is like trying desperately to claw his way out of Nikocado Avocado will flash across his eyes, but then the fucking money pile that has been earned from being this character squashes it back down into the fucking guts. You've seen it too? I've seen it too. I've seen his asshole. I've seen Nikocado's whole butthole. It's a lot of butthole, I will say. It is.
Yep.
The man's got butthole.
That's right.
It's like two black holes running into each other.
Why are you laughing? That's personal bits.
Yeah.
These are my privates.
Yeah. I don't use OnlyFans much. And I subscribed to you so I could see your butthole.
And you forgot to unsubscribe.
And then I forgot to subscribe. Yeah.
It's not funny.
Yeah. Adam, no, please.
Yeah.
God.
So you've looked at everything.
All of it, yeah.
On my body.
Yeah. And Orlin. Yep.
Just hit.
Who's bigger?
You.
I know.
Yeah.
There's like a weird... There's a weird level of casualness between these two that also really surprised me about this interview. Like, one of the things that really caught me off guard was that like Nikocado Avocado and Oompaville work off of each other in such a surprise. I mean, how many views does this have already? It's got to be over 1 million by now, right? It's not. I know that this might seem weird, but I am legitimately surprised that this didn't get over 1 million views in under 24 hours. That's how like absolutely insane this video is. When we were watching it, I was like, by morning, this is going to have 1 mil. Because this is perfect content. I've never watched a more perfect video in my life than what I'm watching right now. It is so well done, which is the weirdest part.
Orlin. You and Orlin. Are you guys together?
It's close though.
We're not together.
It's
always 7 X's.
Ex-husband.
No, you can count to 7 to your ABCs. We 7 times X's. It's just gotten to a point where it's just always clashing. I need help with stuff. He doesn't want to help me. I say, well, I'll pay you. He says, okay, well, we're together. Oh, we save taxes. But then he leaves, and I can't even pick up my own socks. I spray my back trying to do my own laundry. And so I say to him, like, oh, baby, come back, And so he comes back, and then he throws a pie in my face.
What up?
What is the...
You saw my pee-pee. Mm-hmm. And what did you think?
I was surprised.
Forgot about that.
Was it lighter or darker than you imagined?
As I imagined.
Horrible question.
Dark?
Not necessarily, but it wasn't anything where I was like, I don't really think about pee-pee color all that much.
It's literally browner than that box.
Can't be true.
My dick's literally black.
Can't be true. Just do not think that that's true.
I do everything myself.
You've been literally working the whole time you've been here, just editing. And the thing you do, with your fingers, the thing,
This?
do it. Yeah, that's how you edit. It sounds like that when you edit.
Oh my gosh, he's exaggerating.
What I was getting at though, you edit your own video.
It's kind of fascinating that he edits his own videos though.
And you flashed my Twitter on the screen. That was the first time
I regret that. I regret it.
I made a whole video about it.
Exactly.
I knew I was in your head.
Piece of content.
I knew I was like a little pituitary tumor just deep in your head. Little tumor.
I regret it. I should never ever give people attention. This is what they say, because people used to bully me in school, and they say, don't ever acknowledge the twits. And I acknowledged
the twits.
You did. You not acknowledge my tweet.
Oompaville twit.
And
a twit who tweets.
I made a whole video about that.
Just got out of school waiting for tech rehearsals to start. What's up? Well, I'm sorry that you arrived. We are, in fact, watching something about Nikocado Avocado. You still have time to run.
And he milked me dry. He milked my udders. I'm dry as fuck. Because you wouldn't stop milking me. 1 video, 2 video, 3 video, 4 video, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All that comes out now is dust.
I have no more milk to give.
That was my first real
Nikocado. Out of milk. You think it's soy milk?
In my opinion, you know, because you acknowledged my existence. Well, I think actually before that, during the live stream, you came in and you put a bunch of angry emojis. You went.
He loves making that fucking sound.
Here's the thing. I thought you were going to sit here and ask me stuff about my life.
I love it too.
About my goals, and you're sitting here trying to
go
down.
About me.
You're trying to go down memory lane. You did this. Remember, you did this. You said this. I don't remember anything.
Not to be rude, but do not drink that guy's milk. Now you're right.
Said, I don't know. It's over.
He should not be lactating.
During that time as well, my friend Meat Canyon.
Hey, there he is.
Get him out! You ruined my life.
Made an animation on you, called you the king of mukbang. And
I fucking love that video.
Wave.
Have you guys seen the Meat Canyon King of Mukbang video? It is actually is one of his best, to be honest. I've seen a surprising amount of Nikocado. I watch his vids when I'm craving a specific food but can't afford it. It makes me not want it anymore. That's a useful tool. That's a Mouseketeer tool that I can use for later. What has happened? I've muted the video.
Made a video.
Bottom feeders.
I made 10 videos.
Yeah, keep naming all the bottom feeders are going to watch this.
Yeah, and yes, they are. They're going to be watching this.
Nice me.
Bottom feeders.
A lot of them are my friends. Hey guys.
Hi, we're not friends. We're not friends.
Most of them, yeah.
Moist cuticles.
Yeah. He's a good guy. He wears white shirts. What was your first initial
moist
reaction
cuticles
to that animation? Because I know it made you angry. It made you very upset.
Harassment.
You thought it was harassment?
Absolutely.
You called Nancy.
Bullet. Yes, I did.
What'd she say? She didn't say much.
He's been getting better recently. In what way? How is this better? This is better? Is this better? This was yesterday.
She did?
Drag your ass to court.
Did you?
No, because I'm not wasting my time, not wasting my money on cuticles.
What about the animation, though? Meat used your likeness, which could be illegal.
To the person who took my name and my voice and my content on my page. What you are doing is illegal. Illegal.
So, you didn't like the animation. You didn't like animation. Also, do you like the way I have you oriented? I have you oriented to the side, so I'm doing the TLC thing where it makes you look even bigger than you are. Is that funny? Do you like that?
No!
Look at the camera and scream.
I'm being used and milked.
Their relationship is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my fucking life. I swear to God. Of course it's a persona. Oh, interesting. That's super fascinating. You know people who have met Nikocado Avocado or have at least seen him. What is that like? What is that life like to know that people you know have seen this man in the wild?
Dry. Milk dry.
And I'm just, why can't I be a regular human being and eat?
Do you feel like any of the criticisms that all the commentary channels, him, Moist Cuticles, Meat Canyon, do you feel like any of those were valid?
No. Daddy.
I farted. I shit a little bit.
I got excited.
I've been waiting to do that.
For me? Mm-hmm. Aww.
Yep.
It was a little wimpy fart though. It's because he doesn't eat.
By all accounts, he's really sweet outside of pretending to be crazy for views. Maybe. Oompaville did respond to a comment that was like, is he any nicer in real life? And Oompaville was like, no, he's really not.
For my asshole.
But,
it's explosive.
you know, it does seem that he is putting on the character like entirely for this visit. So it wouldn't be surprising.
More violin clips.
That's not how I sound. First of all, that's not. I actually. Triggering. Triggering me.
Sounds like that to me.
There's nothing to say. I used to play the violin, and my fingers got too fat. They get stuck into the strings. They go bonk, and then I can't play anymore. So that, I don't even know what your question is. What about my violin career? I used to play violin. Now
Professionally?
Kind of, yes.
You're that good.
I was very good. I got a full ride scholarship to my school.
Could you
Juilliard
shred?
school. Have you known about it? I went to the Juilliard for 2 years.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
I'm really surprised that Oompaville doesn't know what Juilliard is. He's got to be fucking with
You
him.
call yourself a musician.
I don't really do
Lies.
that. I don't
Lies.
I don't do that.
Lies.
I don't call myself a musician. I don't do that.
How do you call yourself a musician?
Does Oompaville do music? He has a lot of instruments. Does Oompaville do music? Hold on. I'm gonna look up. Hold on. Oompaville music. Oh, he does do music. Kind of. Wait, does he? Hold on. Oompaville, do you do music? Hold on. He has a Spotify. Oh, shit. What? No, what? Arabic Nokia type beat? There's no way that these are... No, these aren't all by him. These are by, like, random different fucking people. This one's the fucking house building song from the Red Dead Redemption 2 soundtrack. What the fuck?
Yeah, you do. You got a whole freaking box.
I did not discover much from that investigation.
That no one's going to even listen to.
What would you rate me 1 out of 10 on a scale of attractiveness? 10 being very attractive, 1 being not.
You know, it's weird. I agree exactly with Nikocado's assessment of Oompaville's figure as a human. Don't know about the feet thing.
No muscles.
I've got muscles.
Barely. Ew, those are fake. You look like you're 75 years old with those veins and bones popping out. No one wants to see your ligaments. That's not attractive. So 2 points minus down.
Okay.
Those are not why I...
Let's see.
I would say that I don't want to see his tummy. I don't like seeing people's...
Okay. 1 out of 10.
I would say...
I don't like to see tummies. Put tummies away. I never want to see another tummy in my life.
527. Brace!
Did you just shit in that?
Wait a
Did
minute!
you just shit?
Excuse me, sometimes when I look at people who are attractive, not saying you
No,
are.
in HP brown sauce? What is HP brown sauce? What is that?
Wake up. You're not getting it.
Did you just shit?
No, it was some steam.
Steam?
You know the things that they talk about in the climate change, steams and like carbon dioxides or something? It's just steam.
Greenhouse gas?
I don't eat anything green unless it's Takis.
Now, who's the least favorite person of yours, in your opinion, that has made a video on you, has made content on you, has been critical of you on YouTube? Least favorite?
I have two. Corey Kenshin, this is for you. He sit up there and make a video, oh, Nikocado, we have to talk. And so what I do, I grab the camera so I can talk to him. And then his horrible, horrible, horrible stands. They say, you need to leave him alone. You need to stop attacking him. Oh, you need to stop saying all these things. Oh, disgraceful.
So Corey, who's the second least favorite?
That moist
Cuticles.
cuticles with his long, greasy.
Why the fuck do they keep calling him moist cuticles?
Being all hypocritical.
It's not his name!
Oh, you can't have this to eat. And he eats burgers on his channel all the time.
That's true, he does. And he doesn't like lettuce on his burgers, and you do. That's a vegetable.
I don't eat vegetables.
Oh.
By the way, in case you don't know, I'm only here for a cheeseburger. That's the only reason I came over here to this place, because there's a good cheeseburger nearby, and I'm like, you know what?
Can't be true.
Get my cheeseburger. I'm not here for you. I'm really not. Just to let you know.
Okay, I believe it.
So anyways, what was the question?
I forget. Are you
Oompaville's got a hell of a jawline.
or a fart smeller?
This is a very strong jawline.
What's your IQ?
I got straight A's. 27
27? That's low.
and a half.
Okay. What
That's
do you
better.
think my
It's not
IQ
bad.
is?
It's not bad.
Probably less than me, so 2.
Right.
2 is your IQ. 2.
Yeah, it's a little bit higher than that. I was homeschooled.
Babe, are you into little Twinkie guy? I would say that I'm not quite. I would say that I'm not quite into little Twinkie guys. Unfortunately, you know.
Are you aware?
Please.
Are you aware that I'm
No more. Why the fuck does he react like that? What would you describe Oomp as? Oh no, he's kind of a little Twinkie boy for sure. He looks like he belongs at Brokeback Mountain.
Are you
I don't know.
race.
Like I said, it's more of a disposition thing than just like a physical thing.
Is it a 50-50% chance?
No, I'm being serious. Oh my gosh, I'm done.
50-50% chance.
He's kind of formed like a triangle, which is the strongest of the shapes in nature. Which, you know, I think helps.
I actually haven't made cheese. Just because it's brace.
Is it a 50-50% chance that they're shit?
Brace.
Is it 50-50?
This is a horrible thing that's happening right now.
He farted again. He farted again. He farted again.
It's your fault. Oop. First of all, interrogate me, ask him about my questions, ask him about my private.
How the fuck does he make that fucking face? He literally looks like the fucking Chad meme.
God, I wonder how bad his stomach button smells. I bet you could get at least 4 fingers into that bad boy.
I wish you hadn't have made my sweet son say those horrible things. Those are some horrible things you've said, my sweet boy. My sweet child. Why would you say that? That's horrible.
And
It's true. I lost my shit when he did the Chad face.
me enough to eat.
What are the chances?
I want to react to everything that way. I fucking love that thing.
Ever since I arrived here, he's like,
There's a thing he does in a video too that Lainey and I have been quoting like around the house where he's looking at shirts and he goes wumma 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 wumma. Target. Wumma 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 wumma. We fucking do it at least twice a day. It's so fucking funny.
oh, you can help me. I'm not making you any more money. You already made too much money on my feces and my butthole.
That's true. What if I did a feces flavor just for you, limited edition?
As it should be. It's banned for a reason.
And I called it Nick Butter.
It's your fault.
A lot of people have a problem with you clickbaiting dying and having cancer or having heart attacks or having the CPAP over your face.
Wrong.
Would you like to address the audience in some form or another to say?
I feel like I need to
mind your
raise
business, something like that?
my
is
screen.
it really our business to say? Have you ever had a real health scare?
Yes, I've had 2 heart attacks actually.
2 heart attacks.
2. And fun fact about me, you see this little mark on my arm? That's not, it's
The knot?
If I go like, no, it's sensitive. Actually, maybe the viewers can tell me because the doctors can't figure it out. If I go like this and rub, I feel it right here. The nerves that go from here to here are connected. And so when I go like this and I rub, even the slightest, it feels like my skin's being rubbed like just by fire.
It just
So I go like
sounds
this and I feel
strange.
pain right here. It's never healed. I had a heart attack in the basement right after having pizza and cheeseburgers. And then I rub it and it's never healed. It's been 3 years.
I have this weird thing wrong with me where sometimes I take my finger and I press my belly button and I just.
I don't know what that means.
Because no one touches you.
What do you have to say about your thumbnails?
Oh, he means.
are
I see.
absurd.
They're
Gotcha.
works of art. They belong in museums.
You and your XXXXX
And I do them all
boyfriend,
myself. I do all of my thumbnails myself.
you guys are kissing, sucking face.
I will say, you know what? Say what you want about Nikocado Avocado. He is legitimately like a smart businessman, which is maybe one of the most dangerous things about him is he knows what he's doing and he knows it makes money, and that makes him a threat that needs to be stopped.
So much food. Sometimes there's poop in there. And then,
Sometimes there's poop in there.
What about
Yeah.
pee? I feel
That's
like
true.
pee goes underappreciated in your content. Do you pee a lot?
No, I don't.
How much do you pee a day?
A lot.
How many times do you think?
12.
12 times?
It's too many times.
Might be the diabetes. I don't know.
Have you ever tasted your pee?
No, I haven't. Actually.
I have. I've tasted my pee.
Why?
I ran my pee through a Brita filter once. You know what it tastes like?
What?
Pee. You do some collaborations. This is definitely your most bizarre collaboration yet, I would say, to your audience, the mukbang audience. This is a collaboration.
We're collabing.
For sure, yeah. You're in my house right now. We're filming.
Yeah, I'd say they're collabing.
Collab. This is interrogation, so I can skedaddle and get my cheeseburger. But
It's a collaborative in nature.
what do I get out of it? We haven't made a single video for my channel. This is not a collab. This
True.
is you asking me to come here, and I said, well, you better
I'm
be
using you, yeah.
Yeah, user. That's all it is.
Now,
Don't lie.
What do you think about Hungry Fat Chick?
Oh, I love her. She's one of my best friends.
Now, what about the Heart Attack Grill? Is that your favorite place
One of
to
my
eat?
favorite places to eat.
Is it good?
It's amazing. And everything is built from scratch, and extra cheese and extra, everything's made in lard. So that's why it tastes extra good. So they had a spokesperson, but he died from a heart attack. And they got a new spokesperson. And
I feel like there's gonna be, oh God, that's a fucking place to pause. I feel like there's gonna be a day. I'm not saying it's gonna be soon. I'm not saying that I want this day to come. I'm just saying that there is going to be a day. Nikocado Avocado is gonna like fucking die. Like he's gonna like eat it to death. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a sad day. Like there's a part of me that feels like legitimately kind of bad for him. Like, cause it ain't normal the way that this man eats. It ain't like, it doesn't even need to be normal. It ain't right. Like the things that this man consumes on a daily basis is like concerning. Like he has a concerning health problem and he makes money off of it because it's entertaining. And I'm feeding into it by making a video on it, but like it's sad. It's like, it's kind of depressing.
yeah, new spokesperson is 500 lbs, and then he died. And so I told the owner, I'm like, can I replace him? They're like, no, because we do want you to be the third time's the charm and have you pass away too.
That would be bad. I would be heartbroken if you died. I'd be heartbroken if you passed.
The only reason you'd be heartbroken is because you can't use me and milk me. Oh no, you'd still make funeral number 1, funeral number 2, funeral number 3.
That's true.
Remember,
I would go to your funeral.
It's like when Oompaville makes like a risky joke towards Nikocado. He is like the character breaks a little bit.
We'll move on. What's a ballpark estimate how many times you've shit yourself during a video?
Seriously, yeah, he is.
27.
27 times? That's absurd. Okay.
What was the question?
I forget.
Well, look.
Have you ever jelked?
Jelk? What's a jelk?
This is the first time I've ever heard of this.
Jelk.
Speak English!
My audience, we're jelking connoisseurs. We jelk.
This gets graphic.
Basically, what you do, you take your sausage and you stretch it as long as you can get it.
Stop it.
You stretch it as long
Stop
as you
it.
can get it. And then you take your finger and you make a ring around your sausage and then you...
Where do you hold it from? The tip?
Yeah, you pinch the tip.
The tip?
The tip.
I don't know, because his audience, I guess jelking is a thing that they enjoy.
It pushes blood into the tip and makes the sinuses of the sausage.
I love jelking. Dude, these bitches jelk.
Sausage, yeah, and it makes it longer. It can make it up to 1.5 inches longer.
First of all, step 1 is trying to find it. I haven't been able to see my pee.
So no, though.
The sinuses of the sausage.
Of course. Okay.
No.
What about pilking? Do you pilk?
Pilk?
That's when you take your sausage and then you hold the base and then you work blood into the tip and it makes the tip big like a strawberry. Like a big strawberry. Like a big strawberry.
Stop.
Red,
Stop.
juicy.
I hate it. This is the worst part of the video.
You know, onto my OnlyFans.
Yes, I did.
I don't need any help making any blood flow. Unless I did a mukbang before, then it's a little limp. Has that ever happened to you? You get all the blood in the belly, digesting the food. There's no more spare cells to go around. And so it just hangs.
It's called lope.
So no, I don't pilk, I don't gloop, I don't glop, I don't kloop, or whatever these
Okay,
names are.
that's fair. That's fair. That's totally fine.
Rin, no, you don't want to be here. You don't want to be here for this stream. You don't want to experience what we're experiencing today. This is a hardship. This is a burden to carry. You don't want to be. There you go. Run away. Escape quickly.
What's your favorite
You don't
snack
want
off
this. You don't want this at all. It's horrible.
Takis. What's your favorite fast food place?
McDonald's.
What's your favorite item from McDonald's?
Byron.
Extra cheese.
It was nice seeing you. Stay safe out there.
Of mayonnaise. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot my meal.
Do you actually like avocados?
I do, except they could kind of constipate you a little bit.
Aren't they vegetables?
It's a fruit.
Is it technically a fruit?
Because it has a seed. Wow, look how that homeschooling came out, Mom and Dad.
Isn't squash and pumpkins vegetables? They have seeds.
True, yeah,
Squash or fruit?
The vegetable
Wait.
is like the limb.
God, you're stupid.
Leaves are vegetables.
I'm looking it up right now.
The stalk.
Squash.
Is a potato a vegetable?
Vegetable?
So yes, it's a vegetable.
What about a peanut?
Is a squash a vegetable? It's a family of plants that come in several types. Well, what is it then? Because we tend to cook squash, many assume it is a vegetable. However, squash is a fruit because it contains seeds and they flower. What the fuck?
All these quizzes.
That's insane.
Peanuts are legumes.
What about a cashew?
Cashew is a nut.
Isn't it a fruit?
Botanically speaking, perhaps. Oh wait, you're right. I'm supposed to be the smart one in this interview. 27 IQ and a half, 2.
You're freaking me.
Cashews do come from a fruit. Did you know that cashews come from a fruit? Cashews for fruit. Did you know that?
Have you ever searched Gorilla Dumpy on Google?
No.
It's a picture.
That's another public figure that is not doing well. That Toby Turner guy, he is not handling the loss of fame good.
You're too skinny to be a gorilla, and they're hairy. You look like an albino rat.
Do you play any video
It's a
games?
good burn.
Overwatch.
It's a solid burn, dude.
Nope, because that's for low IQ peasants.
You look like someone who would play League of Legends.
Fuck. No, wait, are my sounds off? No, I was gonna do something funny. Hold on. This is gonna be a lot funnier in the VOD of this stream because I'm gonna cut this correctly. But I didn't do it here. Hold on, I gotta get my key bindings going. There we go. Anyway. I play League of Legends.
You look like a Genshin Impact enjoyer. Have you ever played that?
I also fucking play Genshin Impact.
No. What does someone look like that plays video games like?
Well, those games, you. Okay, we'll move on.
I don't waste my time.
Lenny was so pissed when we watched this the first time.
I've always said this. So if you're out there playing little, get a life.
Do you mod any Discord servers?
Nope, never even heard of Discords.
You should join Discord and join my server, and we should have an event.
Why?
We should have an event.
An event?
An event.
And how much money do I make?
Depends on how many people join the event.
Charge them all $50.
So,
Damn.
back to the OnlyFans thing. I was subscribed
to someone turn on the vacuum.
Your content. I was supporting. You're welcome. Do you have any different view of me after knowing now that I subscribed to your OnlyFans for an entire year and I have been able to gaze upon all of the fruits that were gifted to you by God?
Well, I don't know. It depends. Did you like it?
I'm so tired of the Discord mod meme. It's a secret way for the stinky middle schoolers to say, haha, you're fat. Yeah, I mean, really, that's what it is. It's not a clever joke.
Viewed very, I don't really know the proper word. My brain wasn't in a
spit it out.
subjective. my brain.
Oh shit!
wasn't-
Whoops.
No, I wouldn't say I didn't like
jerk
it.
to it.
Definitely not.
So no, I hate you even more.
But what if I looked at it and then I took down mental notes?
Oh, like tips?
Not necessarily well,
mental notes. Like what?
Like I just
Like what?
looked at maybe your ball sack.
And
I just took some mental notes.
what are the notes about? Do they hang too low? Are they too high? Sometimes when it's cold, they get frozen up into little cocoons.
Similar notes to that, yeah. Yeah.
That's all you gotta say?
Yeah. Do you think of me any differently?
I would like you more if you actually came. And
I don't know about that. I don't know about I don't understand the why of the words that he's saying. They're disappointing, and honestly, they're harmful to my mental health.
you tipped. You didn't tip anything.
I did tip once, actually.
What's your account name? I'm gonna look you up.
I think it's Big Ol' Wiener or something.
You know, when people call their accounts Big Ol' Wiener, it's because they don't got a Big Ol' Wiener.
That's a good point. Is that the same shirt, the iconic red shirt that has survived so many mukbangs? Is it the same shirt?
This old thing.
Is that the same one?
I hate that he wears that shirt, dude. I hate it. You can afford shirts that fit you, Nick. I know you can.
And I get all the red shirts.
You're like SpongeBob, kind of.
What's the only thing that's comfortable? And can't fit in here.
In what way? In what way is that fabric comfortable? It's like nylon.
By the way, this scooter's too small. He gifted this to me, and apparently the weight limit's 300 lbs.
Force me. I
Wama.
had to lie and tell him it was for my grandmother.
I'm disabled, so there was no force involved. If you want me here, I have to be able to live and get around. Anyways,
Fair.
This shirt, this whole outfit.
I thought he wasn't wearing pants. He is, in fact, blessedly, he is wearing some shitty nylon tiny shorts.
I wore the wrong shoes.
Yeah, those are busted. Lift one of them feet up.
God. I can't wait to play video games after this video. This video is doing harm to me. This is did he just shit himself again? Is that 3 times in one video? Surprisingly flexible.
Have those in my
Solitude.
What does the average Nikocado bowel movement look like?
Oh, it depends on what I'm eating.
How many pounds do you think?
Fucking love that shit.
Like long? Like are they in one piece or are they like spray, like a shotgun blast?
It depends what I'm having. If I have too much Mexican food, it goes and it runs all up and down the bowl.
What about when you have a bunch of fiber and not like Mexican food makes it squirt? When you have fiber, does it?
Stop saying squirt.
It's erect. It's
Cut
erect.
out.
Like I heard a story
One
once.
time I was erect trying to take a poop, and it got stuck in the lid and went.
You've eaten 5 pounds of Velveeta cheese before. Mm-hmm. What was that poop like?
Oh, skinny little snakes.
Really? Snake, but lots of them.
Long snakes. Torpedoes. Long torpedoes.
Marine warfare type.
Boom! And the reason for it, honestly, is just because when you don't have much fiber and cheese doesn't have a lot of fiber, it gets dehydrated and it's just clogged. So, long little torpedoes.
What's the most money you've ever spent in one restaurant?
400 and some change.
What'd you get?
Oh, I got the whole menu.
Oh yeah, no, 5 pounds of Velveeta. Do you want to know what it looks like when he can? Hold on, I'm not gonna show you him actually eating food. But what I will show you is if I have a Nikocado in my I don't have any Nikocado in my suggestions. Hold on, let me get you guys a Nikocado real quick. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing. I need to show you the amounts that we're talking about here because we're not talking about like a normal like food situation. Look at the this is from his most recent. Look at that thumbnail. That he eats that like whole thing as far as I can tell alone. Like he eats this whole thing alone. Look at this. Hold on.
It smells
Check this
like
out.
really, really, really good.
That's 1, 2, at least. So this is at least 2 different types of ramen here that he consumes. I think there's some of this stuff in there as well. But yeah, he eats that whole thing. Look, he makes a whole other dish for it. and then starts eating. Look at that. That's a second dish of it. This is his first dish, which he consumes all of. See, that's gone. And then he makes a second full helping of it. And then it eats the whole thing. I'm not talking about someone who eats a lot of food. We're talking about someone who has like a medical condition, like a full on fucking is going to probably die of overconsumption of food. Like seriously, this dude's gonna fucking eat it.
They've got some good stuff there.
It's so good. I'm like,
It eats the whole thing. Did I call him an it? I didn't mean to.
They are so good.
Yeah.
He's a creature. It's not normal.
What's the most?
And it's okay that it's not normal. It's the fact that he uses it in like such a weaponized way. It's unhealthy. It's uncomfortable.
Calories in one day.
He is not free from judgment. You know what I mean? He can't be. This is a figure that needs to be judged. I feel like the internet is very careful about judging people on anything. This is a judgeable thing. This is the most judgeable person. It's wild. I mean, obviously it's not a crime, but you know, you could just still.
13,000.
Oh my God. What'd you feel like after that death?
I almost passed away. I was saying the Lord's Prayer. I could feel my heart going bumpity bump.
I'm glad you didn't die.
Yeah, because if I was dead, you couldn't milk me anymore with your views.
That's true. That is one of the reasons. Do you sit or
Fair.
stand when you pee?
You shouldn't be mean to even horrible ogre men.
But something I don't do is because...
What can I say? What can I say? I'm a paragon of virtue, you know? I don't know how to be mean. Can't do it.
Interesting.
Just can't do it. Too nice of a guy.
I did it in your bathroom, but I missed. So
That's just me, though.
That was me.
That's just me.
Then I don't have to.
What is that from? Football? Is that a football thing? He does that? Is that messy or something? I don't fucking know.
I don't sit
I like
either
doing it,
because
though.
I have a lot of testosterone in my body, and I feel like for some reason that feels like a man shouldn't sit when he pees. Mm-hmm. I can't explain it beyond that.
I feel trapped in this thing.
When the camera turns off, what do you do?
Masturbate.
Now, piggybacking off that, when you...
It's like sex and food are the only things that exist in this man's life. You gotta go have fun. Yeah, no, please enjoy the rest of your night. I hope that work is better than this. Thank you for popping in.
Aren't filming for a day. What's the average day of Nikocado look like? What do you do when you wake up, when you go to bed? What goes on through the day?
I wake up, I masturbate. Sometimes.
Why?
First thing in the morning.
Jesus
I get up,
Christ.
I have water, and then I usually make those torpedoes I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
I eat,
Right.
I count my money, and I make sure I have enough for retirement. And I eat some more, I have some cheese, I masturbate again. I always do something after eating lunch.
I don't masturbate. I don't.
Why?
I never feel the need to.
Because you don't eat enough. Listen, if you
Those correlate for
you don't
sure.
have enough calories to get it up.
It goes up.
Not listen, if you're not touching yourself, you're not eating enough food.
Would you say we're friends, me and you?
No.
I'd say we're friends.
No.
What about enemies?
Yes.
What about
I don't like I'm
Yes.
here for a cheeseburger and some cash. That's it.
frenemies?
No, because that implies we're a little bit friends. You use me, you make videos off of me, you milk me, you shit all over me, then you actually show my shit when I'm not even allowed to post it. And now here, sitting here, hot as can be, mind you, and I'm hungry. You're not my friend.
Should we start a frenemies podcast?
No, I want nothing to do with you after.
It'd be so good. I'd watch the fuck out of a podcast between these two shamelessly. Shamelessly would I watch that. I'd probably do it on this channel.
Hurry up. A few more questions. What's your
No
favorite
shame.
sauce from a restaurant?
I'd watch it
Any
so
specific
hard.
Restaurant? Wingstop?
God, they're so entertaining. That's the worst part. They're so entertaining together.
How many
You'd even
plates
listen
do you
to
have
it.
thrown in
I feel like it would be like a visual podcast, like Frenemies. A lot of the entertainment is derived from seeing the way that this man is.
$13.
What does cleanup look like after a big fight with Orlin?
Oh, me standing over him with a whip saying you better keep doing it or I'm divorcing you and you will have to pay more taxes.
Who cleans the messes?
He does. I can't get down there.
True.
How am I going to get back? Honestly, I've sprayed my back trying to sweep.
What's the angriest you've ever been?
Probably when Meek Canyon made that video, or Corey Kenshin made that video, or Moist Cubicles made that video. I was furious! I'm getting angry just thinking about that. I'm getting so angry. Oh! Those users! Those users!
That is anger. Do you always record in the same room, and have you ever had to repaint the walls because of stains?
No, I'm not doing that. I don't own it. We rent. So if there's stains, they don't like it, they can do something about it. I'm entitled as a renter to have the walls a little yellow when I leave.
You're a rentoid?
Huh?
A rentoid is a, if I remember correctly, a Redditor joke surrounding around a fake. It's not a fake Reddit, but the Reddit is filled with fake landlords who are like extremely dumb or something like that, and they call all of their renters rentoids because I don't fucking know.
It's been over a year of me and you trying to collab. You know? Are you glad that it finally happened?
No, this is all for you. This is your sick fantasy, having me come here, put me on the spot. I want nothing to do with you. I don't talk about you. I don't make videos about you. I actually told my friend, shout out Carly Steele, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to Oompaville's place, and she's like, who's that?
Do you remember when I showed you my lizard?
Yeah, and I couldn't tell if that was you trying to hit on me or not, to be honest.
I just wanted
because you asked me what I thought of the tip.
I just wanted you to see my lizard.
Yeah, I remember, and I thought you were weird as fuck.
That's fair. Do you know what Rule 34 is, before I ask this question?
No.
Okay, it's basically a rule, an internet rule, that anything that exists, there is with it. Anything.
Oh, like me.
There's a lot of that, yeah. But me, the first Rule 34 image actually is this. Yeah, no, what do you think about that?
Disgraceful. Disrespectful.
Disgraceful.
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
And look at you looking all up in there, looking all up. And apparently you said you didn't even like my hole. You said you didn't even get off to it. You didn't tip.
I did tip.
I need proof of that. Big Wiener 64, whatever your username is.
It's a big old PP.
I'm going to look you up and actually see the proof.
Okay.
That you were there for a whole year. When did you stop, and why did you stop?
I think it was when I've made the videos last year this time. Just because I realized.
I've gotten really fat since then. Things have changed.
Have you ever been sponsored by a fast food establishment?
No.
That's surprising to me. I feel like you probably.
Wonder why not.
I mean, yes, but I'm not allowed to say.
Actually. Okay, that's fair.
Why I was just trying to think like,
okay,
I don't know.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Can't say.
That's really weird. Why would he not be allowed to say? Don't you have to disclose all advertising as an advertisement? So if he made videos that are paid for by like McDonald's or something like that, and he made a video like eating their food, wouldn't he legally have to disclose that that's an advertisement?
But then
Why would he be secret about that? That seems really weird.
Actually, like 30 or 40. But the reason for that is because the clothes fell off.
That's fair.
They just slipped.
I wouldn't put those up there either. How many channels do you have? I'm known for having a lot of channels.
And copying me.
True.
Copying me, using me. That's what you're really known for.
I have 3 name ones now.
Google Oompaville. What's the first thing that comes up, peasants? Nikocado Avocado.
I don't actually think that's true.
That comes up, peasants. Come on. Nikocado. But anyways, back to the question. I have many channels. Nikocado Avocado, Nikocado Avocado 2, Nikocado Avocado 3. More Nikocado, which is my 4th channel. We have Noodle King, which, is a good one. And we have Nikocado Shorts, which is my newest one. And I'm so poor.
I just Googled myself, and I don't see you at all.
Liar!
He's a loud dude.
When is your birthday, Nick?
June 50.
So July 20th.
June 50. Like 50 cents.
When did you change your outlook on veganism? Because you were vegan for a long time.
A long time.
And what caused you to not be vegan? Because you're kind of the opposite now. I don't want to be rude.
Well, my health was spiraling out of control. I couldn't tie my shoes. I would get winded and out of breath. I couldn't go up the stairs. I was really low in iron and zinc.
Yes, you should. Thank you.
I couldn't absorb any of my nutrients.
What do you think about that vegan teacher? People don't like her on the internet. A lot of people say she's rude. She's a Karen. Her name is Karen.
Her name's Karen. Mm-hmm. How do you even know her name? That's weird.
She's my aunt.
I don't like her at all. She actually doesn't even know that much about nutrition. And she tries to say, oh, you should be vegan. She told me to blend up broccoli, which is a cruciferous vegetable, which is high in oxalic acids.
A lot of people say that she's leather. What do you think about that?
What does that mean?
Looks like leather.
Like Italian leather?
She looks like cheap leather.
She looks like pleather.
She looks like cheap leather you find at Walmart that someone dropped on the floor.
Pleather.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to all the channels that immediately thought you died when you took a break in July? And what did you do over your break?
Masturbate. It's not funny. That's literally what I did. I just need some me time. Me, 1, 2, 3, and me. You know, I just need a little recharge. I don't feel like talking to nobody. And so all the people out there who said, well, you're not even paying attention, so never mind.
I was listening.
The interview section of this video is probably like the strangest portion of human interaction I think I've ever seen in my entire life. It's very weird. They talk to each other in a very strange way.
Has Empire affected your relationship with food at all?
No.
Have any of the breakups with Orland been staged or fake, or do you think that's all real? Is that all real? You guys are just, it's a tumultuous relationship.
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole.
And he like switches in the head. I think he is bipolar and he's not diagnosed, but he should be.
Is he just more than an asshole?
He's controlling. He controls me all the time.
He has an asshole.
And people think that I'm the bad one in this relationship because I'm the one that's like more bombastings. But he's the bad one.
You kind of tie in future criticisms of yourself to your like next.
Where's your staff?
Your next.
We're in the middle of this.
Your next video topic, right? Like, oh, he's going to be disabled, and then you tie that in.
I am disabled.
Right, and then that's what I'm saying there. What's the next? Is it death? Do you think? Really?
I don't know. I don't clickbait. Did I break my rib? Yeah. Do I have diabetes? Yeah. Did I get a hernia? Yeah. Can I barely bend over to tie my shoes? Yeah. Do I need help going on the toilet? Yes. There's nothing clickbait about me. My husband beats me? Yes. I don't even want to know. I stopped being vegan? Yeah. I worry about my nutrients sometimes? Yeah. What's clickbaited?
True. Okay.
No, do you tell me? What do you think I do?
Fair enough, I guess.
It's not me to say, really.
You're the one asking the questions.
I'm just
Look
asking
in your little notes, boy.
I am the one asking questions.
Look in your little notes, boy.
They're the ones who are going to decide whether or not they feel like you're being clickbaiting. You're clickbaiting stuff.
There's nothing to clickbait.
Okay.
I'm just being me.
Did you watch the Sunny V2 video about you?
I did.
I don't even know who that is. Who is Sunny V2?
Add that to the list of the.
Sounds familiar.
The three men in the tub, the musketeers, all those people that use me.
Do you feel like any
and
of
it was full of it was full of inaccuracies too. Lots of inaccuracies.
How much money do you spend a month on your content?
Probably, well, almost 50% of my check. So, $5,000-6,000 a month
on just eating food.
Just eating the food.
There's just no way that that's true. That's bullshit. That's a bullshit statement. He gets like what fucking. I mean, the ramen that he gets is like maybe $3 to $4 a pop. What he has like fucking 10 of them. It's like $30-40. This dude makes like hundreds of thousands of dollars like a month at least.
That's why people say, "Oh, Nick, you deserve a better place to live. Oh, you're in this ratchet apartment." I spent all the money giving back to the poor.
No, you spent all your money on eating, not necessarily on the mukbangs.
These are for their visual piece. And they get mad at me where I live. I spend $6,000 a month on food, Ashley.
Are you subscribed to my YouTube channel?
I make sure I don't subscribe to you, actually. And I do that too. I like to make sure I don't actually click subscribe.
Who's your favorite collab that you've done? Aside from
Mean.
My favorite collab would be probably Hungry Fat Chick at Heart Attack Grill. It was just monumental. It was hilarious. It was amazing. I love her. I love the food. I love the environment. It was totally wacky. I was the first one to do it, you know? It's just how I identify. Yeah, I get a lot of views on noodles and stuff, and I get a lot of views collabing with other people too. But that was just unique to me. Heart Attack Grill with the Hungry Fat Chick.
Now, back in January, March, February, a month early in the year, you made a video that a bunch of people reacted to where you said you were 2 steps ahead. You're always 2 steps ahead. Is that real? Or are you actually?
No.
Can you
does
physically
it look like it? Does it look like I'm 2 steps ahead?
Can you physically take 2 steps?
This is a mean interview. He's such a dick.
Wait,
He's such a dick.
What's next?
Oh,
What's
God.
Next What's next for Nikocado Avocado?
Death.
That's sad. I remember actually watching the end of that with Lainey the other night, and that is sad. I think that's sad. Like, I think it's sad that Nikocado Avocado understands that the next step of his content, of his channel, of who he is probably going to be when he dies. Like, when he dies, that is going to kind of be the end of what he's doing, and it doesn't seem like there's a stop point for him before that, which is fucking sad. I hope he gets better, and hopefully Connor, who was commenting earlier, hopefully he's right on that. Hopefully things do get better. I doubt that they will be, but you know, I like to hope. I like to dream. Rebellions are built on hope and all that. So I was gonna do some Gloomwood today, but it took me an hour and a half to watch a 40-minute video, and I was already a little out of it before I started doing this stream, and it's been kind of a day. I voted today. I don't know if you can see the sticker past the fucking. God, this shirt is huge on me. Look at this. Like look at all this extra fabric. Oh. Anyway, I voted today. But I voted today. And that took like an hour and a half before this stream because our voting center is small and difficult. Anyway, I hope you guys had a fantastic time watching. Thank you everyone so much for joining me on this adventure. And as always, I will see you further on down the trail. But until then, bye.